Hey, hello, welcome back. I am Abhinesh from Pendulite. Today's my video is on one of the best vintage fountain pens from my collection. These are the Esterbrook fountain pens. These are more than 80 years old and these pens are called Esterbrook dollar pens. So in this video I am going to present some of the features of these pens, the different nibs used for them, and the reason why they called as dollar pens and difference between the dollar pens and the J series pens which are the later version. I like these pens very much because of the various reasons. That's why I have 3 pens of the same model in my collection. These pens are made up of 3 attractive colors in celluloid. This pen is in the color of grey pearl, this is in a blue pearl, and this pen is in the green pearl. These are the most popular shades of dollar series. This is a desk pen model from Esterbrook and this is not part of dollar series. But I am showing in this video just because I have it in my collection and the nib of this pen is also special. These 3 pens are same, only the color is different. But in fact, there are some differences between the nibs used in these pens. I have only 3 shades in this model, but there are some people who owns all the 8 to 10 shades of these pens because they are very attractive. These dollar pens are made between the year 1934 and 1942. During that time, they launched these pens with a price of $1 each. That's why they are popular with the name as dollar pens. These pens comes with steel nibs and the economical range and in production until the Esterbrook come up with the J series pens which are also with the similar features. These are the some of the J series pens, but these are not my collection. Now let me show the pens in detail. Top of the clip is engraved with the name Esterbrook. The cap finial and clip are made with a single piece of metal and added to the cap. This is slightly different from regular caps. These are the J series pens, comes with regular clips and looks normal. These pens are given with a lever filling system, which is most common technology in those days. Barrel of the pen is engraved with the name as R. Esterbrook made in USA. I also saw some dollar pens engraved with as made in England, but very few pens of Esterbrook only made in England. Because of the glowing combination of these pen shades, I am unable to show the engravement properly. Most of the vintage models comes with the engravement as R. Esterbrook, but few vintage pens and the latest models comes with the engravement as Esterbrook without prefix of the letter R. Esterbrook stopped producing the dollar pens from the year 1942, but before stopping the dollar series, they introduced the J series pens in 1940. These J series pens were in production from 1940 to 1950 year. So these dollar series pens are earlier than J series and uncommon when compared to J series. In many aspects, J series pens are considered as a replacement to dollar series. Let me show more details of each pen. This pen is in grey color. It's a mix of dark and light grey with white mixture. Currently, the nib of this pen is engraved with the code 1461 along with the name as Esterbrook and made in USA. In this video, I will try to explain the codes of these nibs too. All the Esterbrook vintage pens are made with multi-stud threading and cap can be opened in less than one turn. Post World War II, most of the pens which produced are common with lever filling system. In this pen, when we pull the lever will extend fully. In case of some pens made by other brands, the lever will be stopped in between and it will not go beyond the middle position. I may be wrong, but as per my experience, if we can pull the lever fully to the back end, the force created inside the sac is better. It sucks the ink in faster way. Another important thing, when I purchased the pen, I got it with a set of pen and pencil, and both are looking amazing. Also, they are in perfect condition. We can see both are with exact color combination and both are the clips with engravement as Esterbrook. I got them almost in a new condition. Let me show the pencil. Even the pencil comes with the Esterbrook engravement. The pencil is thin when compared to the pen, so the font is not the same as the pen. Pencil head come out and go inside with the clicking of this whole cap. Nice mechanism in those days. It's a nice mechanical pencil and it's a very good combination of pen and pencil set. Let's see the blue pen now. Features of this pen is exactly the same as grey pen, but I like this color more than the grey. Because of the color combination of this pen, the engravement looks crisp. And also, I didn't see this color celluloid vintage pens by any other brand. If we observe, the name engravement on this pen is crisp and better than the grey pen. That's why for me this is a special color. This pen is with slightly a longer nib than the grey one. It is engraved with the code 2556, which means a long and fine nib. As I said in the beginning of my video, let me give the different codes used on the Esterbrook steel nibs. Esterbrook number coding on the nibs depends upon the size, point, usage and design of the nibs. One of the best uncommon feature of these dollar pens is that these pens comes with a screw type nibs. We can easily interchange the nibs just by unscrewing them. This kind of screw type nibs are common in recent days pens, but I didn't see such feature in any of the vintage pens in my collection. Now let me show the green pen. Everything in this green pen is same as blue and grey pens, but I should show its nib. It came with a special nib. Engravement on this nib is numbered as 9550, which means it is a nib with a design and extra fine tip. It is a special nib in fact. Only the 9 series nibs comes with this kind of design engravement. Another difference, the 9 series nib unit comes with a round feed. That's why I own 3 pens. One reason because I like the shades and the other reason is the nibs. If we can see, the 9 series nib is having the round fade, but the other 1 and 2 series nibs comes with the flat fades. These are the lightweight pens with only 15 grams weight. Without cap it comes only 9 grams, and if you post the cap it becomes 15 grams. This is because the celluloid material itself is low weight material. We can see the back end of the barrel is tapered slightly and this will enable us to post the cap firmly. Length of this pen when it is capped is around 120 mm and uncapped length is 110 mm. For some people it may be a small pen, but a full length of this pen with posting of cap can be 160 mm. If you think this is a small pen and if you really need to post the cap, you can use it with posting. But I generally don't post the cap. Writing experience with all the 3 pens will be the same, that's why I want to fill only one pen to demonstrate the filling system and writing experience. I am choosing this blue pen for this video. I always recommend Waterman inks for vintage pens. Waterman inks are safe on sacks. I am filling the pen by pulling the lever fully till the back end. Dollar series pens comes with 18 number sack sizes and comparatively larger ink capacity than J series. We can see how much ink it has taken in one shot of filling. This is not the first time I am writing with this pen. I used it for some time already. This 80 years old steel nib still writes exceptionally smooth. In general, we can use this as a regular nib. It is not suitable to use as a flex nib or semi-flex nib in general, but it can have a slight springy feel on pressing it while writing. But occasionally if we want a thicker line for a cursive, still we can stress it for the thicker lines. Here you can see the line variation I am getting with a slight pressure. In addition to these dollar pens, I would like to show the vintage desk pen from Esterbrook. This is with a combination of red and black plastic material. I have this pen quite from long time, but I don't have any cap or base for this pen to keep it. It has a crisp engravement of the name as Esterbrook. We can see there is no letter R before the name Esterbrook. Nib of this pen is engraved with the code as 2668, which denotes it is a most commonly used nib with a fine to medium tip. And this is also a screw type nib. This desk pen also comes with a lever filling system, and condition of this pen is very good. Length of this pen is around 180 mm. It is 20 mm longer when compared to the dollar pen with posting of cap. So that's all about the vintage Esterbrook dollar pens. Hope you like the video, and please give your feedback and any additional information if you know about dollar pens. See you in the next video.